Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my channel. Kyle and I are ready to do the next set of missions. We have wet harvest tonight, so we're gonna go over to the what do you call it, facility? The warehouse. We do have bricks back at, by the way, at the what does the warehouse produce? Or store anyway.
It's like concrete blocks, concrete slabs, and bricks, I think.
So it will not have metal beams, huh?
No.
So
that's the
in town.
That's the place in town.
Okay, so let's head into town then.
I'm gonna drag the Chevy with us.
Oh wait, it's not attached to the trailer. We left the fuel trailer.
All right. Release. Change truck. Switch to this.
I was gonna say that fuel will be useful on the road. We're just gonna basically take this road all the way into town. We'll stop at the sawmill first. I'll load you up, and then you can start heading back, and I'll head over to the steel mill and get the steel.
Oh, are you doing manual loading?
Mm-hmm. That's part of the hardcore. We have to manual load everything. So I'll load you up at the sawmill. Now we do have the bricks that we need at our garage, and it's on that scout trailer. Yep. So we're gonna move out. Go action rescue team.
Autobots roll out.
That's right. So we're gonna have to. There's a couple missions that we can't do till we have better tires. One of them is getting a truck unstuck from the lake. There's just no way we're gonna get it. We still have to rescue the Kodiak. There's no way we're gonna get that without better tires too. So we're just gonna wait on those two. But there's a couple of these like missions that we can do for the companies where this will hopefully get our experience up after 4 or 5 missions and get us to the point where we actually have some real tires.
That truck that's jammed up out in the middle of that one lake by that little pump thing.
Yep.
There's no way we're getting that thing out until we can get some top tier tires on these trucks.
Yep.
That thing is going to be there for a long time.
Yeah, that's what I think we're going to have to do. Even though we're not cheating or moving ahead, there are some missions that we just can't do until a little bit later on. I mean, we could really bang our heads against the wall and try to do it, but I think we're just going to have to start moving to Smithville now and accomplishing the road missions that we can do there. The more road palpable missions, then we'll have to come back and do some of those other missions once we have capable equipment.
Wet harvest might actually give us, it might get you to, level 6.
I hope so. I need 1,300, and I have 650 right now out of 1,300. So I think we're gonna have to do at least 2 more big missions.
Oh, okay.
But we're not too far off. And I'm just rolling easy here. I'm about a quarter of the way on the throttle. I'm not goosing it.
So that your GMC, it has locked axles?
Nope.
Well, no,
it can have locked axles, but I don't have them yet.
Well, no, so if you look at your wheels, each axle, the wheels are locked together, but the axles are not locked together. That's how the diff lock functions on that GMC.
Oh, okay. Because I don't have diff lock on this. So when you put diff lock on, then it locks all 4 of them together.
Yeah, it locks the axles together. That way that they all move together. But right now it's the wheels are just connected to each other.
This is going to be really, really lame if I can't make it up this little incline. I'm struggling. You see the truck slipping?
You're not gonna. We're never gonna have all-wheel drive for that truck. Not unless we want to make an emergency trip to late COVID.
Right. Okay, I made it. How are you doing? Still working it?
Yeah. All right, made it without having to kick on the all-wheel drive.
Now, do you have diff locks on that truck, don't you?
Yes.
Like, I'm almost tempted when we get the all-wheel drive system to just go out, because we have enough money to buy a second one of those. And just...
I mean, if we sold the GMC, we could probably buy the Paystar.
No.
Because that thing is like root and juke, ready to go.
I think for hardcore, we're not allowed to sell the trucks, if I remember right. I have to look back and see, but I'm pretty sure I'm not allowed to. But it doesn't mean that we can't at least just park this and get a second Fleet Star. Now, that truck eventually we could sell because we bought it outright.
The Fleet Star?
Yeah. The other, like if I bought a second one. Because
okay.
Once we get those off-road tires, this truck's still going to be, hurting. It's not... Though, I don't know, we'll see. We'll keep maybe just using it. It's kind of fun to have the challenge,
I thought the GMC came with diff lock.
Hold on. No.
Okay.
Nope, I think it's on the next map, too, if I'm not mistaken. The diff lock's on the next map, and then the all-wheel drive's on Lake COVID. As I was saying, once you get all-wheel drive and diff lock on this truck, it becomes just an unstoppable monster.
Yeah, that GMC is a beast.
I mean, it's a good truck with just diff lock and mud tires, but...
I'm excited to get our hands on the Western Star White.
Yes, that'll be the next map. We'll try to get that as soon as possible.
The stance on that truck, like... You can reach for anything from anywhere with the crane on that thing because the wheelbase is so wide. I
just always end up damaging the engine whenever I drive that truck. It's so weak up front. But I love the truck.
You basically just have to drive the whole thing around in low all the time just to protect it. But like, I kind of think it's worth it.
It is. It's every bit as good as the Paystar. They're like neck and neck, and it carries more fuel.
Yeah. Well, until you put that humongous engine in it, and then it just drinks all the fuel, and it might as well be a fuel thimble.
I don't always go for the biggest engine. I oftentimes look at all of the stats before I'll change over to the big engine. Like I find with the Chevy pickup truck, I keep it at the second V6.
I usually try to focus on solely getting the most fuel efficient I can, because I mean, if you just go into low, you can do pretty much anything within the truck.
Yeah, true.
And so power's not that big a deal. I just need to be efficient.
Do you want to fill up the Chevy and the tank too?
Yeah.
Oh, you already are. Never mind. Oh, sorry. You ready?
No, I had to pull forward because the fuel trailer wasn't in.
Sorry.
So fill up that. And fill up that. Okay. I don't know how... yeah, I'm going to release that just a little bit.
Oh! Whoa!
What's up?
Did it wig out on your screen? Because it wigged out on mine.
No.
Okay.
No, but I had to detach because the truck was like literally pressed against my bumper when I attached the winch.
Oh, yeah, that's no good.
Yeah, and I was like, that's a good way to destroy both trucks. Have you done the King of the Mountain mission or whatever it is?
Yes, I think we did. Hang on, let me check real quick. Yeah, that's the first one I think you and I did together, remember? Or I might have done it by myself right before you joined me, because the scouts were like out and about, right?
Yeah, I got the Chevy, and when it spawned in, the grill that's up there usually was inside the Chevy.
Yes. Yep. So yeah, that was it. That was the one. So yes, we did do that one.
All right.
I don't think we have much left on this map aside from the company ones. Just those two. There's that truck in the water, and then there's the mission where we have to check the pumps. And there's no way I'm doing the pump mission without having at least the next set of tires.
I think the Chevy can do it. Because all you're doing is just drive,
Yeah, at this point, I think our scouts are capable of checking the pumps. And actually, we could do that, too. That would be one we can do tonight.
Because, because where the pumps are, all you really need is a winch just to drag you through the mud.
Yeah, true. It's fun. It's fun how the scouts always get like the tech stuff first. Like they're always way ahead. How are you doing? I'm sorry, I'm getting way ahead of you here.
No, I'm fine. This truck is not. The Chevy is not liking being pulled.
Oh yeah. Poor Chevy. All right, I'm making Richie here into the sawmill.
You want me to leave this truck up here? Or?
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, I'm gonna pull it a little past him. Kind of try to stick it on the side of the road.
We can leave it there for now. When we do the pump missions, I'll take the Scout and you can take the Chevy, and we'll stick together and do them, because that way if one of us gets stuck, the other one can pull out. Pull the other out. Man, I'm
pull out. Giggity.
I'm having a Tobias Funke. Right. It is a Tobias Funke night. Funke.
He's Quagmire. Never know what he's gonna say next. He's Quagmire. Giggity, go.
I haven't seen that show since they took it off of Hulu. Or wherever it was. Yeah. Was it on Netflix or something?
Netflix for a while.
Yeah, and then now it's on. I think it's on Hulu now, and I don't have Hulu.
Apparently, if you have the VPN thing, it's on the European Netflix for some reason.
Oh.
Because, all that American comedy makes so much sense over there.
Right.
Okay, maybe we should have, we might need to figure out a way to have some kind of standby vehicle with repair, because I'm just tearing this thing apart coming over here.
Well, after you head to the farm, then go back to the shop and get it repaired, and I'll meet you back at the shop, because we need to get the bricks for the Scout. Actually, yeah, let's see. So I'm gonna first thing first, cargo management. Nope, we're gonna go right trigger, left. There we go. And I'm gonna activate the anchor.
You should be able to put more than one wood stack there, can't you?
I don't know. Does it let you put more? I don't think so. I think it just does one.
No. Let's see. Oops, that's not what I wanted.
Cheater! So anyway, if you do ever get the inkling for Flight Sim, it is quite good. But now, what kind of video card did you get in your new computer?
It's like, it's not the top of the line. It's like the top of the mid-range.
Do you know which it was, NVIDIA or AMD?
AMD.
So it's like
the whole computer. The whole computer is AMD based.
Was it like 5700? The 5700X?
I think it's like a 580 RX or something.
580 RX.
It's the X570A Pro. No, that's the board. Where's my box for the... Okay, that's just a generic instruction.
Because if you have like the X570 series card, you'd be just fine playing the game.
Well, yeah, I watch some kind of game review, or not game review, but like computer review site.
Yeah.
And the guy was playing it on an old computer that used to have 95, but he found a way to shoehorn Windows 10 into it, and he was playing it on 3 CRTs.
Okay, yeah. It's not horribly bad. Now you have to turn some of the stuff down, but... All right, you are set. Make sure, don't forget to pack your cargo. And I will head up and get the metal beams, and I will meet you back at the garage.
There will be no packing. This is hardcore. It sits as it is.
No, you'll lose them. Bad idea. Bad idea, Kyle.
I'm going to try it.
Okay, all right.
Crane, so if they fall out, you know. and I don't have the flatbed, so they'll just, you know, they'll hit the sidewalls.
Oh, Lordy.
As long as I don't get too exuberant with my driving. Oh, did you get the upgrade that's over here by the lumber mill?
The one that's between the lumber mill and the...
And that wooden bridge?
Yes.
Okay.
Like by the pipe site.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, we have all the upgrades off this map.
One every time because it's exactly between like 3 watchtowers.
Right. No, they're new with the new system. I don't think we see any watch. I don't think they unlock very many missions. Like some of the missions are still missing. You don't get them right away. And then you also are missing it doesn't always show the upgrade, or I don't think it shows any of the upgrade locations anymore. It actually makes that trailer that you get, huh?
It still shows the upgrades if you go to the tower.
Does it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Because I've had some of them not show up, or it shows most of them, but if they're like a little bit out of range, they don't show up.
Well, yeah, that one that's next to the lumber mill.
Yeah.
It is exactly between, like, there's a little gray spot between 3 of the towers.
Okay.
And it's like exactly like they put the towers perfectly apart enough to exclude that one upgrade.
Okay.
And I always forget about it until I'm driving, you know, trying to drag the drilling rig through there.
Right. Oh, look, it's already here. Thank goodness. Oh, I just crashed. Oop. Thank God for steel bumpers.
This drives like super easy without packing.
It's kind of scary.
I mean, I'm sliding all over the place because these tires suck, but...
Right. Soon. Oh, this is gonna be too long.
When you strap them down, it seems to take like the mass out of them or something. Like they don't react like a real load would.
Yeah, it kind of. People were saying the same thing.
They add the weight, but it doesn't change the center of gravity of your vehicle.
People were saying the same thing about the trailers. Like when you attach a trailer, it becomes a lot lighter than it was when it wasn't attached. It's one of the flaws or bugs I've heard with this game. I don't know that for a fact, but that's what I've heard. This is not gonna. There we go.
Do not want to be in that little trench.
That was not the button I wanted to press. Dang it. I just screwed up royally. I meant to lower it, and I ended up pressing the release button, so then the metal... We're getting there.
What, you just drop the steel on your truck and crush it?
Yeah, and the building next door.
How high were you lifting it?
Well, I have to. The way that it's in here, it's. Wait a minute. Why is this spinning the wrong way? It's wedged like. It's a real tight confine to get it, so that you can get the truck close enough.
If you want to do, if you want to pick it up, don't pull into like where you would.
Yeah, that's what I did.
Like to activate it. Or like pull in there, activate the load so it pops into its little loading bay.
Right.
Drive out and go around and pull into the alley that thing is in.
Oh.
And you just back in, and that way all you got to do is just pick it up and pull it toward your truck.
You can't. The truck's not strong enough to pull that metal. It can pull it, but it can't lift it. So you end up pulling it against the truck, and you can't lift it. You have to be next to it to get it. I got it though. It was awkward.
What they need is, I don't know how common this is around the world, but there's a ton of them here in the valley. It's not a knuckle crane, but it would be as if the knuckle crane was just a long straight boom.
Oh.
Just from the front to the back, and then there's like a little yoke at the very back to hold up the crane.
Yeah, so you have more rigidity.
Yeah, and like those people are like picking up cars and all kinds of crazy stuff.
Yeah, this is a very Euro style crane.
I mean, there's knuckles around here. Oops, I forgot to drop this off at the mission.
Well, it looks like it looks like Kyle and Arthur are going to get there at the same time.
I don't even have the mission.
It's going to be wet harvest.
I can't access the missions.
Ah. Well, meet me at the farm. I'll drive it in.
I'll park in that bay and then sink in the mud up to the frame.
And then I'll never get out. Right, perfect. That sounds like a great idea. If you want, once you get there, if you get there before I do, which you probably will, if you want to start using the Scout to drag that brick trailer down, that'd be good too, because we need to sell. Those need to go there too. Sweet. That's so funny, Kyle. You're like, I don't see it.
Alright. Alright, so I think I've got the truck in a position that you can still use it, but I'm out of the way so you can, you can still drive through.
And then bring the Scout.
Where's the other Scout? No, it's just sitting here.
Yeah, you can use that one. It's ready to go. Oh. I wasn't paying attention and I just drove into the rut.
Honestly, I would not put these tires on this little Scout with the suspension being as low as it is, because you hit anything and those tires are going to eat the
wheel wells.
Eat the body.
Yeah. Or the body's going to eat the tires, probably.
Combination of both, destroying everything.
Exploding in a...
It'll be a beautiful sight when those tires start tearing things apart. You know, rubber and metal chunks flying everywhere.
No. Not beautiful. All right, I don't know if I can get this truck in here, but we're going to try.
There's a truck that, if I can secure the loan for it, I'm going to get it. It's got a single knuckle boom on it.
Okay.
So like it still goes between the cab and the bed, but it's more rigid, and it's got a big flatbed on it. And if I can secure the funding for that, that'll be the beginning of my Fort Poverty transport.
There you go. That's awesome.
8,500. old beat up thing. I mean, something that would be in this game.
So, because this is a 9500, so you think it's a GMC 8500 or Chevy?
Well, it's a Ford.
Oh, ew! Just kidding.
It's a Ford F700.
Okay. How do I turn the lights
Yeah.
off again? There we go.
It's a really old truck, but it's got a boom and a flatbed, and that's really all you need around here. You know, there's enough room on the bed that I can carry, you know, cars and farm equipment and bales of hay and everything else. So I think hauling small equipment is going to be my moneymaker.
I think I have to exit out of the hole and then come back in.
What?
Just park back there, because I think I have to... You can't be in the square when you start it. You said what? All right, there we go.
You're talking about, I can't be in the hole to make it work.
All right, switch trucks with me. I'll go to the GMC. And then you jump in the whatever. Why don't you head back to the garage with that and this truck, like attached to this via winch, and I will, and that way we can service those. Oh, come on, baby!
You're gonna have to turn everything on in that little Scout.
Yeah, this is a heavy
All
trailer.
wheel, everything.
Got it. Ooh, 420. We are really, really close, Kyle. Like one more mission, one more decent sized mission, and I should have my next level, and we can get actual tires for these.
You know what's really gonna annoy you?
What's that?
I'm using the account that only has the 750. I just got level 6 from your mission.
Oh, good. But that's good.
Well, yeah, but I can't fix your vehicles.
I know. All right, I'm gonna bring this back to the garage too, so we can sell this trailer and get this off the back. If you want to bring the Chevy from that area and bring it back here, so we can try to get this pump.
Oh, okay.
And then we'll keep going back and around because we got the pump. We got the pump way in the back, and we got the pump over by the city. Well, you know, maybe I'm trying to think.
Well, drag that trailer back here and sell it.
Yeah, that's what I'm
no,
on
you're
my
gonna-
way. Yeah, I'm coming back with it.
Or is that against your hardcore rules?
No, we can sell the trailers.
Oh, okay.
When we're done with the trailer, we can. I have no rules on the buying and selling of trailers, except for we try to do it realistically. In other words, if I buy a fuel trailer, it's staying out while we're doing the map. I'm not going to buy a fuel trailer, fuel up, and then sell it again 2 seconds later.
Oh, you don't do the thing I do?
Yeah.
Right. I
Service on the
constantly
go.
pull out yeah.
So just
I do
put
it a lot on like Smithville Dam. Like after you cross the dam, there's that trailer buying thing.
right.
And what's going on here?
So if you want to put those 2 trucks, yeah, just park them there. And I think I have to flip them in the garage. So if you want to get the Chevy and meet me by the farm.
Oh my gosh, those beacons.
Oh, you hate the beacons?
I hate the beacons in this game. I probably wouldn't mind if they were spinning at a speed that beacons should be spinning at,
Yeah.
but they're so slow, and so they spend so much time just pointed in your eye.
Well, they're old, like 70s beacons where they used to do that. You remember how the beacons used to be like that?
Oh, the 70s beacons were faster than that.
Were they?
These things barely move.
They're broketed. Sign of a bad alternator, right?
I would say it's the sign of a bad drive motor in
In the light.
beacons.
Okay,
If
so
the
meet
alternator was broken, they wouldn't even turn on.
me on the far side of the farm. Oh, what the heck? Why does this keep freezing like that?